Hello, today is Saturday, December 28th, 2024. On the left side is the Holy Innocents, and on the right side is the Christmas season readings. Today is the Feast of the Holy Innocents. It is a day in which we remember the brutal death of all the male children in Bethlehem, 2 years of age or under, at the order of King Herod. The Gospel of Matthew is the only gospel that records this massacre. His scripture passages do not give an indication of how many children may have been killed. What we do know is that King Herod was determined to eliminate any child he believed to be a threat to his throne. There's several artistic renderings of this horrendous event, most of which portray large violent scenes. A lesser-known Persian artist named Leon Cogniet, however, had a different approach. His painting, Scene du Massacre des Innocents, Scene of the Massacre of the Innocents, focuses on one terrified mother and her child. In his depiction, one is drawn to the experience of one mother trying desperately to muffle her child's cry as she hides barefoot with him behind a wall to protect him. A chaotic scene plays out in the background. The painting puts a face on the Holy Innocents. It reminds us of the fragility and sacredness of each human life. It stirs up a desire to protect the vulnerable. When Herod had died, behold, the angel of the Lord appeared in a dream to Joseph in Egypt and said, "Rise, take the child and his mother, and go to the land of Israel, for those who sought the child's life are dead." Matthew 2:19-20. Jesus is still a small child, too young to make any decisions about his life. These are being taken care of by Mary and Joseph. If we go back to our conception and birth, we realize that our beginnings were all laid out by God. Nothing that preceded our birth was part of our free choice. We can never get back our beginnings and reshape them. We were born at a specific time in history, in this part of the world, born of these parents, with these genes, in this environment. All of this was in the hands of God, and none of this can be changed. There is no appeal. We live within a certain framework of possibilities that are limited by our starting point. I can resent, protest, refuse, but I can't change my beginnings. Joseph, Mary, and Jesus, on the road again, can help us understand how to live a good and happy life. It is simply to realize that God put me in this time and place and in these circumstances for a purpose. I fulfill this if I but try to do God's will each day. Instead of wondering what might have been, I would best spend my time with the Lord asking what He has in mind for me today. Spend some quiet time with the Lord. I appreciate you for being here, and I'll see you tomorrow.